Well, U.S. Congressman Todd Rokita is calling on Congress to make new federal workers at-will employees, meaning they could be fired without cause or and with no notice.
Federal employees currently have strict civil service protections. We looked at why the congressman wants to take those away and why others are against it.
I just think it's wrong.
The American Federation of Government Employees calls Congressman Todd Rokita's Promote Accountability and Government Efficiency bill misleading.
What this bill would do is that it would undermine our nation's civil service and actually reduce employee accountability.
But Rokita says he has experience to prove the title is appropriate.
As Indiana Secretary of State, I used to run 4 agencies, and all my employees, in fact, all the state government's employees now, since Mitch Daniels, are at will.
He says the ability to fire people without notice or cause keeps taxpayer needs at the forefront. But right now,
I have constituents who live in fear that an IRS agent is going to come after them, fear that they're not going to get their benefits because no one will return their phone call at any of these agencies.
Rokita says outdated civil service protections are to blame for some bureaucrats in the government.
You can't ever get rid of them. They can appeal to 2 different agencies under current law. It could take 10 or 15 years. So instead, not only do you have a bad employee that's going through an appeals process that takes 10 or 15 years, going through 2 different agencies, now you have to have a team of people fighting that case for 10 or 15 years instead of doing the people's work.
But some fear this would allow favoritism or political coercion.
It allows supervisors to arbitrarily fire and discipline employees who speak up against management and wasteful spending.
Rokita says that argument no longer has merit.
We're past that. I mean, you can't be fired based on race or gender or any of that stuff anymore. And the inspector general in all these agencies is still in place. We don't touch that. So any kind of political firing or anything like that, that would be picked up by the inspector general.
Rokita says he isn't attacking federal employees. He just wants to find a way to ensure that taxpayers get the attention they need.
And that's what civil service is supposed to be about. It's not that at the federal level.
Rokita says he first introduced this bill late last session with intentions of getting feedback on the subject. He looks forward to incorporating that feedback into the bill going forward.